Hi guys! So we're gonna do our back to school makeup and I am excited to do this because this is my everyday makeup. So it's gonna go super quickly and I have to look at the mirror and the mirror's over here, so if I'm looking that way you guys know what's going on. And I also have a little on the floor, so you might be gabbering on the floor. So the first thing that I usually do is I use my BB cream, and it's from Garnier, and it's the Skin Renewal Miracle Skin Protector, and it's in the color medium to deep. So I usually just take this and dab off the top, and then I apply it to my face, just with my fingers. It's really easy. And I don't like applying foundation with a brush because I feel like it doesn't blend as well. So I'm just going to use my finger and do it on the other side and then onto my forehead. This is awesome because it's really light and it does give you some coverage. That's my little, in case you're wondering, it's not a ghost. Okay, so I know you want to help me put my makeup on, huh? So I do another layer just to make sure that I've covered everywhere. And I just blend it in kind of a circular motion. Make sure you get under your eyes and like where you might get dark. And then any spots that you have too, we can do some extra coverage there, but since this is kind of quick, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to use is my Maybelline Cover Stick, and it's in the color medium beige. It's kind of sick and gross, so I'm not going to show you what it looks like. But I take that and I just apply it right under my eye. And then I blend it with my fingers how you're not supposed to. They tell you not to pull in or out because you get wrinkles. But I'm going to embrace my inability to blend without doing it. So we're just going to go for it. And then if it looks crazy right now, I'm not too worried because when I apply my powder, it'll kind of blend a little better. So now I'm going to use the Mineralized Max Skin Finish, and it's in the color Natural. And I take this, it's in the color Natural, that's not the color. The color is medium dark. So I take this with my Real Techniques Kabuki brush, and then I just apply it kind of all over the place just to set the makeup, and then I apply it to my T-zone again because that's where I tend to be the oiliest. So this will also help my makeup be prolonged and last longer for the day because I am for some reason super oily. Also make sure you blend into your neck and chin because you don't want your line to be like obvious that you're wearing makeup and you've forgotten to do the rest of your face. My husband, like, that's his biggest pet peeve. He's always like, I can tell you're wearing makeup. It's not you. Okay. So then I make sure I get under my eyes to set my concealer too, the Cover Stick. And then once that's all done, you can see if where it's dark versus where it's light, so you make sure you get in there pretty good. This is kind of nerve-wracking because you can see what I look like without me. It's crazy. There's another lady with a dog all day, every day. I can't help it. I'm just so dog hungry. Okay, anyways, so moving right along with this video, I'm going to take my NYX palette in the color Caviar and Bubbles with my angled shadow brush from Sigma, and I'm going to apply some of the brown color to my eyebrows to fill them in because that's kind of like the statement of your face. You know, your eyebrows kind of frame the rest of your face. And then I'm going to just apply so I fill in any bald spots and also make my shape kind of even to the other side. So make sure you go for the shape that your eyebrow naturally goes for. Don't go for anything too crazy. So if you have a straight brow, don't try and make it round, and vice versa. One person that I love to pretend like I have eyebrows like her are the Kardashian sisters, Kim, but that's never going to happen, so we're just going to pretend. Okay, so my last step for my eyes is going to be my CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. And with CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume, you do have to be careful because it can get clumpy if you don't clean it out prior to applying it. So make sure you don't have anything in there when you're doing this. So some people like to curl their lashes, but I forgot my eyelash curler, so we're just going to wing this, and that's cute. We're just we're just gonna leave that there for a second while I finish applying my makeup, because this can make great blooper that I'm probably never gonna show anybody ever again. And just gonna wipe that big old black stain off my face. It's so flattering. And do the other side. And usually when I curl my lashes, I like to use a Tarte eyelash curler, because that brand is probably my favorite for eyelash curlers. I think I've had mine for like 4 years. And I also rotate between this and the Benefits They're Real, I think it's called. And then my last step for my makeup is going to be the Half-Baked Bronzer, or the Baked Bronzer by Urban Decay in the color Toasted. So I'm taking the same, I was going to say stippling brush, but this is a kabuki brush. The same kabuki brush I used before, and just dab it in there. And then the key here is to make a number 3. So forehead to chin, and then forehead to chin. Forehead to cheek, cheek to chin. Okay, and so my very last and final step for all of this is my favorite, and it's the Cocoa Butter Lip Balm. I don't know, you can get it at Walgreens. I think that's where I got it from. And then I just take this and apply it. It's really moisturizing, makes my lips look shiny, and keeps me looking natural and refined. I hope you guys like this video. I'll do the next part right now. So my favorite part of this whole video is going to be what I'm going to talk about next. This is how I do my hair for when I'm going to the grocery store, for when I was in college, for when I was in high school. I love, love, love the Bumble and Bumble Prep Powder. It's French, so I'm sure you say prep differently. But it's equal parts dry shampoo, style extender, and volume in a pinch. So it looks like this. You just take it and then you just dump it into your hair. So I apply it all over. It looks like it's snowing into my hair. And then I take it and then I do the same on the bottom. So I do this regardless if it's greasy, if I've showered, or if I haven't. I love the extra volume. And then you just take your fingers and tease the shenanigans out of your hair. So it just gives me that bedhead, like I rolled out of bed like this, but I really didn't. I took a lot of time to style my hair, volume, and kind of like a messy, tousled look. So I just tease it until I have the volume that I want, and then my hair is done. And I love it, so make sure you try it because it's awesome. I kind of think the Canadian tuxedo is amazeballs. So I'm wearing some denim from the Gap, a cambray from TJ Maxx, and some old booties from Target. Target was killing it this month, so I got this kimono from there. Also, the booties are old from Target, and the Gap denim with a Brandy Melville 3/4 length sleeve. Don't forget about your Birkenstock. I've been living in mine, and your Target denim vest.